Whelan, tell us, how is HIMSS Media kind of adapting to media as it changes as a whole?
That's a great question. In recent years, media is really changing, particularly patterns of media consumption. With the advent of mobile, for example, less time spent reading print, more time consuming TV, mobile solutions, desktop web. It's become now almost a wide variety of platforms on which people get their information. So a basic task for any media company to stay relevant is to get that information that people need from us into a whole range of platforms and formats that they didn't have before. In turn, that creates new opportunities, new business models, and so on. But one of the most important things is delivering the information that our readers and users rely on in a variety of formats that they can use. And particularly now, the emergence of social media, the need to comment on things, participate, is changing a whole new range of media issues that going to make it very interesting. But it's definitely very different than it was even 5 years ago.
Now, to go off of that, what is HIMSS Media's strategy going forward with face-to-face events?
Yeah, so again, I think one of the most important trends in the last, say, 5 years or so has really moved from putting people into rooms as the highest form of engagement that you can possibly do. So one of the things that we found increasingly as people become much more connected to their phones and their handheld devices and to digital media, there's been this almost massive renaissance in demand for face-to-face networking and face-to-face meetings. You simply can't replace that. No matter how much more engaged you become digitally, people prefer to meet people, socialize, network, make connections, and so on. And so we've seen that in the last, say, 3 or 4 years, there's been this almost unexpected re-emergence of face-to-face events as the most important way that people engage and obtain the information they need. So what we've been doing in the last year or two is partnering with HIMSS very closely with all the expertise that they have in the organization and starting to identify regional events where people can come together around very nicely organized programs and so on to really get to the heart and the meat of a particular topic and spend some time networking and exchanging information with vendors and other people in the community. And it's really beginning to become a very important part of what we offer.
So HIMSS Media is relatively new to the organization of HIMSS. Could you talk a little bit about the relationship between the two, HIMSS Media and HIMSS?
Yeah. As quite simply, HIMSS Media is an independent group within the HIMSS Association. We operate very independently. Our editorial is entirely independent. And our mission really is to report on the industry and provide our readers and our users with the information that they need. We have a new relationship with HIMSS. It's been since November of last year we've become HIMSS Media. And our mission really within the HIMSS umbrella is to really be their media partners in helping them disseminate all the information, thought leadership and intellectual property they have in the formats that we know our users demand and require. So essentially what we are is their media partners, but we're independent and we bring to the table expertise on how to format and how to engage with readers and so on that they necessarily have. And in return, we get access to all the great resources and expertise and domain experts that they have, and it's paying off in being able to put on events like this.